What's the problem? Tell me what happened. I don't know, man. I just heard a bang. Some man down there bleeding. Is he conscious? Is he awake? I don't know. He's breathing? I don't know, man.
After the 911 call, investigators rushed to the location. What they found was more shocking than anyone expected.
All we have is a white Latin male, early 20s.
Okay.
No identification whatsoever.
Being a homicide detective, it is the ultimate job in law enforcement. You just can't look at it as a mechanical type job and just going through the motions, because you're in the wrong work. All that blood came out of his mouth. He's definitely shot in the head.
What really strikes me is that he looks so thin, so helpless. Like you can almost see him still in pain.
Whoever the offender was that actually did the shooting was in close proximity with the victim when the gunshot fired.
So this is very up close and personal. Just very unusual, get in someone's face like this and do that. This may have been gang related, especially because the area is known for a lot of gang activity.
There was gangbangers everywhere. The minute they heard the sirens, they all scattered except for him. The gang unit's already been notified they're out here.
Hey, we appreciate you calling us out. Nobody ever calls us out.
These cases are impossible without help. They're impossible. Absolutely.
The City of Miami gang unit, they collect intelligence on gangs and their activities. They can confirm whether he's a gang member or not, and if he is a gang member, who he is affiliated with, and his name, his rap sheet, everything.
This is Wilo territory.
The Wilo gang is a very large and very violent gang organization.
They're also in a little bit of a tiff with the guys from Latin Kings.
If you guys could do any kind of sweeps and just stop any gang members.
That's what we're doing now.
Excellent.
And we could go to the brothers over there on 8th Avenue. Up in the steps. They're gonna know who he is.
Then investigators spoke with possible witnesses and victims, hoping someone had seen what really happened.
Hi, buenos dias. Tu hablas inglés, por favor?
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
a bit.
Do you know what happened?
No.
No say nada?
No.
If you guys know anything that can help me out.
Oh, no.
No?
No, ma, shit. No.
Nada? People are terrified. Everybody we talk to tonight,
Right.
they're terrified. They don't want to come forward. They don't want to help us out. They're afraid of retaliation. That's a tremendous part of why we don't get the cooperation from witnesses. Wait, I missed that. I was talking to him. Say that again,
That's
please.
what
One
I
of
tell
these
you.
gangbangers was telling us that they think that this guy was arrested yesterday for a stolen car or something.
The victim was identified as Fernando Trobiani, who had been arrested the night before on the very same block.
We can get a picture of this guy?
If I give you a name and a DOB, can you run this individual for me? He might be my victim.
Left front.
Pants.
Oh, no way. He's got a tattoo of his last name on his back. And it's the same last name that is on his arrest form from last night, right?
I can't believe we got an ID. Jeez. The kid had a rap sheet, I don't know how long, pages and pages. No matter what his background is, the fact that he has a criminal past makes no difference to me at all. It's my job to find the offender, and that's what I'll strive to do. We just have to notify next of kin, and we'll do that tonight, hopefully.
The first 48 hours is just critical to us because any evidence that's presented to us is fresh. Once that window of opportunity closes, the chances become very difficult in solving this case.
As the investigation continued, another call came in that shocked everyone.
Yes, Rescue. Hi, we need you for a possible crime scene. What happened there, do you know? We got it as a third-party call. The lady had fallen. The rescue got over there, and the lady's dead. Okay.
They're good. But more than anything, get their names, people who live in the house.
After hours of searching through the night, investigators uncovered several critical clues.
There's one right here. This is a nice print too, with all the detail and everything.
Oh, this one is even better.
If one of them matches a print in the police database, Granado and Ford may crack the case.
The next morning, investigators contacted Fernando Trobiani's mother and spoke with her about the murder.
Her husband, his biological father, when he was a child, would take him with him to do drug rip-offs. So that's lovely. And she wasn't aware of that, wasn't aware that he was exposing him to even the use of drugs. And so when he misbehaved, he would send him over to him as you gotta go with your father. And of course, it was just making him even more of a delinquent. Oh my gosh, it must be such a shock. Of course.
I still not believe it.
Of course. This child never had a chance from day one. That's the way I look at it.
We are responsible of being the voice of the victim. That is extremely personal. That is the way you have to look at it. It is a very personal job. The individuals that we think are involved, the people are associated or are gang members. This is a relatively small area with a lot of apartments. There were a lot of people out that night. None of these people have come forward because they don't want to be involved. They're scared. So we got to do this the hard way. I need to talk to you. My name is Sergeant Shalacy, Miami Police. I'm not no dirty, hairy type. Hey, big guy. Hey, man. Listen to me, man. He didn't even just blatantly said, screw you, I'm not talking to you. 3130. I need some assistance. QSL reference a subject walking away from me. Possible either witness or offender. I need them to stop as soon as possible.
Southwest 1, checking several subjects over here. What's happening, please?
All unit, I can 15 with 3130 at Southwest 10th Avenue and 4th Street.
Frustrating.
Description.
Sergeant.
3130 reference. My 31 possible 31 offender is walking away from me, and now this just disappeared. I need a unit. I don't need them on a 3, but I need some help.
7402, get somebody over there now.
See, he's gotten rid of whatever he had. Come on downstairs, G. Where's your partner? Man, listen, I'm calling the shots now! Come down here! Now!
We're going to take it right now. You too.
I'm not playing games with you! Come down here! Listen, I'm not playing with you. That's why you're in the backseat of my car. Try to be low key as I can, but
Low key don't.
it don't pay, man. It just don't. How are you? What's up, man? How you doing? Good.
The man is carrying a weapon.
I could take you to jail for this night. It's your choice. You tell me. Go to the station voluntarily with me, or go to jail.
4221 to the 34, 4222 15. Is reference a bond father son 2215.
I'm over here, man. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to give you an answer, because you know what? One way or another, I'm gonna arrest you and take you to the station. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to go down there voluntarily. Okay, thanks. All of these players are the players that we needed to question in regards to this. And keep in mind, in any other case, all these people would have been at the station probably the first night, because all these people would have come forward.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, that's what I heard.
I really don't know how. I want to find out who the hell did this. What happened? Of course I'm angry, but I don't know who it is. So who am I going to be angry of? Life. Who are gonna be on your tell me when there ain't nobody there to say, hey, you did it.
No sign of a struggle, no sign of her trying to flee. Had she seen an assailant come in with a gun, she may have maybe tried to reach for something.
And she about her business, and he's waiting for an opportunity to tag her. Yeah. Yes, sir. Find the car.
Close off that street down there.
We have a what appears to be like a money pouch from a bank. We have a purse in the back.
That's going to be very important. The inside is going to be crucial to the investigation.
He went through the trouble of locking it. He was going to come back for it when things quiet down. Drive it around or something. Or try to sell it for some dope. Yeah, look at it like it's getting ready to come down pretty good. Okay, here's the big question. We have the car, it's starting to rain. We want to put plastic over it. If we do that, will that damage prints or luminol or anything we're going to do to the car later?
I wouldn't put the tarp on it. You can not only wipe away any fingerprints, but possibly cross-contaminate, the vehicle with anything that might have been on the tarp previously.
All right.
The car was sent to forensics, and investigators knew that a single fingerprint could be the key to solving the entire case.
Bring him over here.
On the other side of the investigation, detectives detained 5 individuals believed to have information about Fernando's murder.
This is good. This is real good for us. No, What's your first name?
What's your last name?
Why did they shoot this guy?
Were you there when he killed?
Do you know if the gunshot was coming from the same area where that car fled?
Who was this guy? This bum?
There's nothing more frustrating than when we don't get the cooperation from witnesses. You're going to make this very difficult on me. I can't even get past your first goddamn name.
Did you hear the shooting? Did you hear the shot? No.
You gotta do all kinds of things, play it all kinds of ways. Be nice, be strict, be mean, be good cop, bad cop, whatever it takes. We become actors, really.
Yeah, I was kissing your ass, and I'm not getting shit. I'm gonna get it one way or the other. You want me out of your face? I'm gonna let him hear with you.
She's a great actress, man. She's awesome. This guy, Mike. They call him Little Mike. Little Mike has a brother. What is Little Mike's brother's name?
They call him Gringo.
Oh, okay. Gringo, Little Mike, beautiful. Now we're getting some. Those boys came over and killed him because he ripped them off of crack cocaine. That's what everybody on that block is talking about. Little Mike and his brother are the ones that we need to track down right now. I gotta wake up God. I will wake up God to make this happen. Damn it. No patience for this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the victim, okay? Shot in the neck, didn't make it. Dead on the spot. We got people we want to talk to.
The minute I say the nickname, and these guys immediately, the veteran officers of the area immediately are giving me names.
Mike Gonzalez, Carlos Renteria.
The Renteria brothers.
Oh, Renteria brothers. Beautiful. I didn't know that.
Remember those good-looking blonde boys that look like gringos, One of the Renteria brothers, Carlos, I met him when he was 13, 14 years old. Probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite kid in East Little Havana. So I was actually very, very surprised and hurt that he had any kind of involvement in this. And then I'm going to go back to 10 and 4 to the incident location and hit the other apartment buildings. We've got a possible offender, one of the Renteria brothers, detained.
Detective Morin knows him from when she was on patrol in the street, and he agreed to come voluntarily to the station and talk to us.
That's beautiful. That's a good start.
From the very get-go, he knew what was up. I said, this is serious, Carlos, and he said, yeah, I know.
Shit happens. What are you supposed to do? Leave your brother? No, I wouldn't leave my sister.
With Carlos, I didn't have to use good guy, bad guy. It was just Mayrie. No acting there. I told him, there's always a spot for you in my heart, but this is my job, and I need your help on this.
Exactly. So if you didn't do it and you had nothing to do with it, tell me why you were there, why you were identified there. The people that we've been talking to that have identified you have only identified you as a driver. They've never identified you as a murderer, and that's very, very important for you.
Carlos gave me every excuse under the sun about what happened. He gave me 110 stories, never once implicating his brother.
I said, give me an out. Tell me. You know, who knows? Who knows? You grew up in a tough environment. I said, you know, you're trained to react. Maybe he did something to your brother. Maybe you guys went there trying to scare them. Who knows? Tell me something.
After 36 hours, the body of Juana Lopez was discovered inside her home in Coconut Grove.
Now we're definitely on the clock. Now we're ticking. We have very little to go on. If we can get anything faster, because if we goes in any further, it's just gonna give whoever the individual is more time and more distance from where we're at right now.
Okay, I'll do that. Just preparing a super glue formula here. This is going to be heated up on a hot plate inside the vehicle. Should start to fume up. You see it? Yeah, it's turning white. If you're going to drive a strange vehicle for the first time, what you're going to do is adjust the mirror. And then the seat belt. The seat release level up and down, forward and back. They're up there waiting for the spring.
I bring something. I know you're waiting.
Okay.
You can look at this card with just one piece of tape. You got 1, 2, and 3 labels. They're all different. Actually, the labels of this case are not very good.
Forensics collected 98 fingerprints, but only 18 were good enough to analyze and identify.
Elimination prints. It's this finger right here. This print right here. It happens to be of the left index of Jose the son. All the points that are present in here on the latent, okay, must also be present on the standard. There is a couple of prints in there that do not belong to one.
So I'm gonna try and see if I could enter it into the AFS now and see if you get a match. This doesn't match at all.
I just cannot. I mean, this guy's like what? The phantom hand? He touched nothing in there?
Just means you gotta find different means of solving this.
After 48 hours, investigators confirmed the motive was robbery, but the killer of Juana Lopez was still nowhere to be found.
You are the one that has to bring closure to the family.
If there's anybody coming around trying to get rid of a large amount of jewelry, give me a call. I've been in homicide over 7 years, and I have cases that I'm still working on. I'm pretty confident at some point something is going to be revealed.
In Fernando Trobiani's case, investigators still had no solid clues. Desperate for direction, they sat down with the person who knew him best, the grandmother who raised him.
As you can for them, because it's easier to come forth with the information knowing that he has support.
These guys, deep inside, they're not that tough. Carlos, kid, just turning 18, and I gave him what he needed, which at that point was grandma, and I do think it was a turning point.
After nearly 4 hours of questioning, Carlos finally breaks. He admits that he and his brother Miguel were driving through East Little Havana when they spotted Trobiani.
Did you ask him, is that the guy that robbed you? Did he tell you that's the that robbed me?
Yeah, he told me.
You ask him what happened, and he says, I think he's dead. I don't know what to do. And then what did you guys do? It took a while. It was hard for him. I mean, we're dealing about something that happened with his brother. That was difficult. Did you guys discuss it? Did you guys tell anybody else?
No.
Call mom? Call grandma?
No.
Nobody.
What the hell? We don't know what that's.
So about an hour.
And in just 48 hours, investigators finally identify the victim, 22-year-old Miguel Renteria Gonzalez.
We won't know exactly what we have until we get him up here and we talk to him.
What you're telling me is that you were not with your brother at 10 and 4, and you didn't have to have a confrontation with this man. Is that what you're telling me? And remember, you just swore to tell me the truth. You have been identified. This is not a question, were you there, did you do it? No. There were many, many people there. Now what we do is we call the state attorney's office and we tell them the story that we've got. Miguel tells me he really went out there to just confront my victim. Fernando was the one that had the gun on him. You know, to fight with him, starts fighting with him. All of a sudden, the guy takes out the gun. Poof! The gun goes off. The guy says, shot himself. He said, man, I went crazy. I started running, went crazy.
Miguel's quiet admission that he was present when Trobiani was shot becomes the final thread Shalizi needs to lock the case into place.
That's it. That's it. He confessed. That's it. Hold the gun. That's it. That's the self-serving statement.
I believe that Miguel went out there with the gun. If not, the gun would still be on my scene, and the gun wasn't there. How do you go from petty theft to being a homicide offender? And it's just the streets. It just makes sometimes even good people go bad.
Miguel Renteria Gonzalez is charged with second-degree murder and sentenced to 18 years in prison, while his brother Miguel walks free with no charges. The long hunt for answers finally lands on one name, and justice closes in at last. Justice was served for Fernando Trobiani, but we still lost a precious life. Juana Lopez's case remains unsolved.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime stories that delve deep into the heart of the human experience.